Hello viewers and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 4, Losing Gold at 0% Style. If you guys know a way for me to avoid bringing up the screen that you saw when I started the recording, let me know, because I had someone complain of it about, like, as if I was showing off that I'm using Linux or something, but no. No, I'm showing off that I don't know how to use Linux. So if you guys know how to make me, or make it so I don't do that, let me know, because I'll implement it. Iron working for masonry, I think that's a negative, Gandhi. If I have to choose one person to hit, it would be Charlemagne, because he builds a lot of units and he's close. Or no, he's pretty big. So I'd want to get rid of him next, ideally. But, you know, that's ideally. And roads. Normally less important, but in a game like this, perhaps a little bit more important. I'm going to go ahead and group my workers in twos. Find this. And the larger I get, the more I'll be able to produce horse archers. And oh shoot, I just rallied a bunch of cities to Shanghai. But these cities shouldn't be rallying until after they're producing horse archers. So I'll cancel that. I guess these are alright. I'll leave this horse archer. Justinian is my next target. What I think I'll do is I'll just take a full health horse archer and run it around. I opened borders with them off screen, along with anyone else I didn't have them with open it with yet. And that should allow me to do what I need to do. Okay, good. Yeah, we actually have a road network everywhere. I'll go ahead and make that a bit more efficient. Go ahead and mine this. I'm probably going to lose that to a barbed galley soon anyway, but whatever. And yeah, at this point I'm almost more concerned with good improvements than chops. I have so many horse archers. Even if my opponents get spears, it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to do much. Nah, it's fine. We'll keep building horse archers. Horse archers are the answer. And man, Justinian's color, never easy to make out. So there's Constantinople. Not a lot in it. It's not on a hill. I'm kind of curious where his stack is too. So that's what I'm scouting for. And yeah, I'll just let my super medic heal up there. Okay, now that we've finished archers with some of these guys, I can do the rally. Oh, by the way, we are up to 18% in land. We need 58%. So we got to work cut out for us, because I'm already losing money at 0%. On the positive side, I have alphabet. Actually, in some of these cities, I'm going to start building research. And what this is going to do is it's going to edge me closer to currency. Plus, I don't need as many horse archers as I'm getting. And I can actually get currency through building my way there. And that is useful. Okay, so Justinian has an axe here. I'm probably going to want to keep some stuff local to deal with him. And am I on normal speed? I'll be annoyed if I'm not. Yeah, I'm on normal speed. So we're doing pretty good with our rush here. What the heck is he doing with his roads? Okay, that must have been settled reasonably recently. That seems as far south as he's going. Go ahead and mine that. And he has 7 cities. I have 3 in view. Don't know where his metal is aside from the copper in Constantinople. So whatever. Oh, there's Roosevelt, and confirmed another city for Justinian. Gandhi's a nice star with those gems, man. He doesn't have iron working yet, though. No, I'm not going to trade that to him. It would be silly to trade that to him. One thing that probably wouldn't be silly to trade for is sailing. And, can I get masonry instead? Nope. Because that will give me trade routes with everybody that I've found, basically. Okay. I should be ready to go soon. Should be able to clip the city immediately. And cut them off. It's a handy thing to be able to do. Yeah, see, look at that. Currency and 20. Do I have 20 turns until I go into strike? Yes. Yes, I do. And yeah, I flipped this. So, how am I in terms of health? Oh, we are good to go. Bring you along. And our finger is going to slip. Whoops. My bad, I didn't mean it. Or maybe I did. Oh yeah, the most promoted guys are down here. Alright. Well, that's a good start. And yeah, I'm not going to bother with that kind of stuff. We're just going to go straight into research. You are also combat 3 and can take out an axe easily. Do so for me. Cannot quite reach, and I don't want to move out of my borders when I can reach anyway from here. So we'll save some money on that conquest. And you know, I almost want to reach currency faster. And I can also then go for code of laws and either chop or whip or something to get some finances. Yeah, I'm obviously going to be the largest, having slaughtered multiple enemies. Okay, it's just scouts. Works for me. So I'm only being somewhat fiscally irresponsible. Yeah, we'll heal. You too, go back and heal. That's where the axe went. Can I kill it? Pretty likely. Gotcha. So not bad. I continue to successfully drain enemy forces using nothing but horse archers. It's the horse archers and horse archers alone method. It's corn and corn alone day. Ouch. Spearmans. And I'd have to attack it across a river or delay a turn. I think in this instance I'd rather take the delay. The odds of him adding an additional spear aren't that high compared to other things he could add that I would be able to defeat more easily. And yeah, an additional spear versus 25% easier battle against everything isn't even that big of a difference, so we'll just go with it. Mines. And then once I hit currency, I can also invest in markets. I would definitely get that improved. Man, this Hall of Fame mod is distracting. It's making everything choppy. It's like it's really like bug. In fact, it functionally is bug. Anyway. I mean, bug is built into Hall of Fame. Bug stands for Beyond the Sword Unaltered Gameplay. And yeah, so Hall of Fame 3 uses Buffy. I think it's called Buffy 3.19.003. That's the version. And okay, he didn't add any additional units whatsoever. So we're just going to start off. 50% survival odds. Victory odds are awful. And just showing it off. But victory odds even with the combat 3-horse archer, are pretty foul, and shock wouldn't do much better. Okay, we got a little bit unlucky there, right? It's 2 lost while flanking. Okay, now we check again, because we weakened the spears. They're getting there. And part of me wants to see what a shock dude looks like. Not so hot. He'll be a decent stack defender, though. So we'll just take a couple with draw promotions. 3 in a row at 50%. We fail, see? 50% guarantees you lose. Now here we have winning odds, so we're just going to attack. Oh, I got 9 experience. Yeah, whatever. And yeah, at this point, we're just kind of pushing through. So yeah, even the spears. That's not a gimme for the spears if they're defending like this. This city's probably not one of his core ones. I can come back for it. You. Actually, that probably is best. Go ahead and chop. I'm pretty sure the city's like right there. Go ahead and build an archer. Huh, America, huh? Oh man, if this destiny you. He's not planning anything. Don't think I need him. Yeah, it's as good as anywhere. And these guys will just duck in and heal with my super medic. Notice I'm keeping the chariot along, so I get some additional healing from that as needed. Gandhi's still spreading Buddhism like everywhere. Oh no, he's spreading Hinduism, even though the majority religion is Buddhism. So Gandhi's a bit of a pariah. That should help out keeping his tech pace down. That doesn't appear to be the case, actually. He is behind, despite that Gandhi's usually a decent techer in this game. You know, except for once he starts his culture push. But we're way too early in the game for that. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that yet. Stupid as it is, it's still not quite that dumb, usually. Spearman, Axeman, Chariot, and Archer. We can take it all. Alright, go ahead and chop this. Yeah, this level of Empire Management Micro that I'm probably going to need to do really well here is a little bit much for during commentary. Or even not, because I just don't like that kind of micro. But whatever, we'll see what we can do. Oh, this is where the anti-rush cow is. And Lincoln. Yeah, Sitting Bull is going to be a bit monstrous to deal with. Fortunately, he's only got 6 cities, although it is tied for first. Well, at least they've got double his power. And way ahead on the production. I'm actually largely out-teching the AI, which is sad, considering. Thankfully, the city's also not on a hill, so I should be able to pick this off without too much trouble. The other thing I could consider trying to do is taking capitulations. Actually, would currency be my next best bet, or would heading for feudalism be? Because if I could capitulate people, this game would end a lot quicker in terms of finish date. And okay, we've got Justinian essentially throwing a unit away there. I don't agree with doing that with your chariot, because, yeah, I can just do a little loop-the-loop there. Kill it without any issue. So, okay, we got a spear. Same deal as always, just horse archers. Try for the withdraw. You don't always get it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I actually killed the spear at like 1% odds. And yeah, I do get that a fair bit, because like a lot of players, I'm willing to attack at low odds for whatever reason, be it withdraws, or I attack with like stupidly outclassed units. And oh my god, this game is just taxing to death in my favor. And my earlier wars went pretty well too, so I really cannot complain about outcomes of battles in this one. This has been incredible so far. Let's just hope that luck holds up. Because man, she can be fickle, Lady Luck can be. And yeah, now you're starting to see the number of cities maintenance really weigh down on me a bit. Although we are not irrecoverable yet. This race against time still has... We still have some time before we're absolutely committed to it. And same deal with these guys, except for I don't have a great general medic, but we're just going to heal. Create a camp. And Gondor is looking to be one of my more consistent production cities. Maybe I'll just dump something in here. It almost doesn't matter what I do with my great generals. You know what? It's more exciting. We'll send them a great general to be attached out there. And then I can complain when it dies. Even though it has a decent likelihood to die. Actually, a fairly high likelihood to die. Irrelevant. We're going to complain when it dies. And it will die. Well, most likely. I suppose there's a small chance I won't suicide my great general. Just don't hold your breath on that one. And let's have a look-see. You lead. Justin, Axon, and Archer. Very interesting. I think if I flank and attack like this and get another lucky kill, yeah, then I can just attack across the river and win anyway. So that works. Build another archer. Now where are your borders, Justinian? He has 3 cities left. That's one. I don't see the others. They're probably to the northeast here. Let's see here. Yeah, Byzantine. For whatever reason, the color visuals are really bad for me. I can't quite tell if that's him. Anyway, it looks like this guy is at full strength. So we're going to bring him along for this ride too. What? No. Thought Justinian had a unit there. Apparently that's not the case. Workers! Yay for workers! No, work the gold mine. Man, could use that. And it's true that I do have some land in this area down here that I could settle for percentage. I can get some border pops here. So I am well on my way to getting domination. In fact, I would say I'm at least halfway there. But finances are running a little dry. We have to be careful so we don't just strike and lose. Losing to strike sucks. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and chop more. Oh wow, one of my flankers is... Oh yeah, because he won that ridiculous battle. Furs. I have furs, right? Yeah, in my capital. Yeah, if I could get feudalism, it would be really useful. No, although maybe I should. Look at my power advantage over Gandhi. Gandhi's like the same power as the guy that's been just tanking one this entire time. Gandhi just does not build a lot of units, usually. I'll keep it. I'll keep everything. I'll speed up our dom, unless we strike. But we're trying to avoid that. And I really don't know where my last look is. Yeah, get some more workers. I guess what I could do is I could just start chopping. And what that does is when I switch into markets, when I switch into courthouses, when I switch into anything else like that, it'll help me out. No, Gandhi, stop putting random stuff around here. Okay. It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go here. Go ahead and chop this. Calendar wouldn't hurt either, because that could grow bigger. Monarchy would also allow that. And it's not exactly a high maintenance civic. So that has that going for it as well. Still haven't really popped the great person, so I'm not going to worry about that. Go ahead and heal. I mean, Justinian's clearly done in this area. So I have to push down here and look. Okay, so that's what the other American leader is. Trying to get a feel for the lay of the land here. And I just want to keep my eye on Gandhi. If it looks like he's starting to close in on feudalism, I'm going to want to hit him next. I'm also going to want to find out where Justinian is hiding his last city. Man, every time I see that, it makes me nervous. Gotta keep an eye on the mini-map when you're playing quickly like this. And no, actually, we don't need the barracks unstable. We just need to build research. Units. Nothing but units. Lots and lots of units. Lots of dudes. We're making dudes. Nothing but dudes. Alright, I'll stop. Lots and lots of... Okay. Yeah, actually he can reach, along with anyone else who has moves next turn. Do I have my combat 4 guy along here? Good enough. Make a combat 6 horse archer because they're awesome. And this guy can just accumulate. Did I take out his iron? Yeah, his iron was up there. He might not have any extra units that have metal as their base. Maybe. Okay, select everything, unselect you, and move them into position. Man, it's like whack-a-mole here, as Peatrox likes to say. We'll take leadership. We're going to pretend like this unit's going to live a while. We'll take combat 4 too. I'm setting myself up for heartbreak. Except not really. I know full well it's going to happen here, so... Not so much. I'm a bit too cynical for true heartbreak. Oh god, where did this come from? Not there. Where did you come from? I need garrisons everywhere. Oh, I'm sure I'll find out later when I lose an undefended city. Wait, that's not ideal at all. Skip turn. Don't really need defenses here. And it's looking like Roosevelt is next. Can launch from Antioch. That would be pretty effective. Or, this is Roosevelt, right? Yes. Not the other American leader. You are allowed to do that, as long as you don't use the same leader head. Capitulate, you! It's Angora. Where's Angora? Probably here. It's the only place I can picture it being. Unless it's like there. No, this isn't Byzantine. Whatever. Or did he like settle something awkward over here? Barbarian city capture something strange? No, not really. Okay. So first things here is a spear. Our Great General Combat 4 guy would have terrible odds against this basic defender, so we are going to withdraw on it, or hope to. Now, I don't want to attack at 75% odds with my Great General. It's worth a lot of experience. Pretty much the only time I think a Great General is worth it is on defense. Like, there we go. You attach him to a longbow, and then get like city garrison 3, drill 4, and you can like put that on a hill. You'll kill so many units. It's really sick. But horse archers don't get defensive bonuses at all, so that's just not the same thing. And okay, yet another city falls to us. It's only negative 77 gold return. I'm sure I'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Strike? What is this strike you speak of? Alright, run you up there. And actually I'm going to select a couple cities. A couple cities that are still building horse archers. And just rally them there. Everyone else is building research. I might actually whip out some granaries, whip out some courthouses or something. I don't know, it depends. But all in all, we're not doing too badly. Let's transfer our super medic to Antioch. And okay, he's got copper there, which I can pick off reasonably early in the war. And he's got iron along the back door. I'm gonna backdoor his iron. Always the back door. Why is it gotta be the back door all the time? I don't know, but we're going for the back door. Back door is great. Okay. Fortify there. Yeah, so basically the strategy on these lower difficulties, if you want a fast domination, is to pick one unit that's pretty good for early conquest and abuse it like no tomorrow. We are now up to... Oh wow, we are almost halfway. In fact, after our cities come out of revolt, we will be halfway to domination. And the next best guy has about a third of our land. So at this point, AI can't be feeling so good. Is that a stack? No. Well, it's a stack of 2. I guess that is technically a stack. But I was more worried about legitimate force attacking me. Which isn't happening. And here we go. Last city for Justinian. What's in here? Yeah, I shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Yeah, I'm going to want to sneak in here, like move here on the first turn, second turn run there and pillage it. And that will help. Assuming he doesn't have yet another source out there somewhere. Speaking of which, who has money? Nobody, because nobody has currency. Like seriously, what is this? No one has anything. Why is the tech rate so awful? Hey, Great General can get combat 5. I'll take it. How many units do I have? 3, 2, 7. None of them are well promoted. Just to be on the safe side, these guys are going to come along. If my original troops can't handle it, they'll have backup from those. Alright, we made currency. Pretty fast relief, but as you can see, we are not out of the woods yet. So we are going code of laws. And yeah, there might be very heavy whippage to deal with that. 70% odds and we die. However, that should set us up nicely. Take combat 2 and drop these guys. Or lose at 75% odds. Come on, that wasn't 50% odds. I'm not supposed to be guaranteed to lose. What do you mean I wasn't guaranteed to lose? Great General's gonna sneak in a piece of experience there. Gotcha. 3 down. And more workers for us too. And I'm gonna be lazy and put someone to medic just to heal here. Because what's gonna happen then is I'm gonna launch a secondary force attack from down here. And use like leftover horse archers from my previous conquests and rally them there. While the horse archers get rallied up to where my great general medic is. Should work out. Should work out. Yay. It's only negative 61 gold a turn. It's no big deal, I swear. Okay, so you have to know what you're doing a little bit with strategies like this. But it's not that bad. You'll see. But I think since we took care of Justinian, we've reached a good stopping point, viewers. We are going to continue this in the next part. Thumbs up if you liked the video. The me and team signing off.